Thank you very much, sir, for helping push my Volkswagen out of that intersection there. Yeah, I'm real sorry about that. Whenever the clutch goes, she won't start for a while. I have to wait for her to cool down. That clutch is very finicky, sir. Oh, me? Well, I'm a retired, now a private investigator. I used to be a detective with the Los Angeles Police Department, sir. You were meaning how do I get here? It's a long story, sir. I don't want to impose or anything. It gets a little bit involved. Okay, all right, sir. Sure. So, like I was saying, I was a detective with the Los Angeles Police Department. And as you can see, I'm not quite dressed as what had happened, sir, was they were going to, I was going to a luau party that they said that they were going to throw. And then it turned out it was my retirement party. Okay, sir, so imagine me, I was surprised. And when I was surprised, they also gave me a bottle of scotch, which is, again, surprising because I do not drink, sir. Well, a little bit, sir, but I'm definitely not scotch. So, yeah, like I said, sir, it is like kind of involved, and the scotch is important, sir. So, during this party, I got a call from one of the detectives up in San Francisco, sir. And he had assigned one of his junior investigators to investigate this accident. They didn't even sure what to call a crime scene. Apparently there was an explosion at the Wing Kong trading company, and the whole place went up into a ball of blue flame. And so he wanted me to see if I can go over and see if there's anything that maybe his junior inspector had missed. So I said, sure. And I had him right up there right after the party, sir. I got there, I started poking around. Place was a complete mess, sir. Everything was just a mess. But I did find something. Found these keys, sir. These are keys for one Jack Burton, who apparently drives a truck that's referred to as the Pork Chop Express, sir. The only thing is, there was no truck there. And I started looking around and I found, not too far away at an intersection, skid marks that could have only been made by a semi-truck, sir. So then I started asking around further in the area and nobody knew anything. But finally, when I'm showing this, somebody says that I should talk to this female lawyer that was in the area, but that she skipped town to New York. I don't want to continue this investigation anymore. I kind of done what I thought I could do, so I let the detective know, and he said he knew how did he say it? An Irish Texas Marshal that was in New York City, and he would ask him to help. So I was fine with that. And I like to go to the parks every once in a while, sir, so I decided to go to the park there in San Francisco. But when I go there, all of a sudden this truck comes up and it hits the side of my vehicle and it damages my bumper. And the two people come out and they start complaining, as far as not to me, but to each other about what's happened, and that they're behind schedule and whatever. And then one of them sees this bottle of scotch and he starts apologizing to me and asking if he could fix the vehicle for the bottle. And I said, sure. And I kind of directed him down to the hood in the back there. And he starts working on it. His friend was very upset about this, saying something that he's violating some sort of directive. But he didn't care because he wanted the bottle of scotch. So he did some work and apparently took some other parts from something he had, and he put it into my car, and he said that everything was good, should be fine. Just that if I go into third gear, that I might go into something he called like rap or something. I can't remember exactly. It sounded like a French term, sir. But he said also that there would be a field around my car at all times that would not allow any damage to occur to it, which is a good thing. So they went off then into the park there after I gave him the bottle. And so I started to drive around again. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware, sir, but there are a lot of hills in San Francisco, and I was going up one of the hills, and I had forgot what the gentleman had said about third gear, and I put it into third gear, and then all of a sudden this light started shooting right past me. So immediately I take her out of third gear, but she's just kind of like, between gears at that point. And the next thing I know, I'm hitting ground, and then all of a sudden I'm going into these like things and I can't stop in time, and I just bowl over all three of these things. I'm not sure what to call them, sir. They're kind of like some sort of like metallic trash cans with like these like plungers on the top of them or something like that. They're really hard to describe, sir. But I wiped all three of them out, and apparently what I did was good, because there was some people there, this lady and a couple of her friends, who thanked me very much about that. And they asked where I came from, and I kind of tried to explain what had just happened, and the lady, I think she said she was a doctor. I don't remember what she said she was a doctor of, but she asked to take a look again at the engine, and I said fine, and she was doing some stuff in there, and she had that accent, like, it really made me think that, yeah, I am in Britain or England all of a sudden. How did I get there? I don't know. I guess it has to do with whatever the gentleman said something about rap. But anyway, she kind of fixed it, she said, and she says it should be better now, and I can go anywhere, anytime I want. And I thanked her, and then I was just kind of looking around like, where am I? And like, they said I was in London. And then when I turned around, they were gone. And then I realized that there was like one of those like police boxes that was there, and it was gone too. You don't believe me, sir? Sir, I completely understand what you're saying. It sounds crazy, but I swear that's what happened. Actually, I do. See, sir, this is what the lady was using to work on my vehicle. And if you do see her, and she's indicating she's looking for this, I think she called it a screwdriver. Weirdest screwdriver I've ever seen. But if you do see her, just let her know that I have it, and I'll give it back to her. I'm not one to take something from anybody. Just as a question, what are you doing, sir? Oh, you're preparing for a Halloween tiki party. Oh, you're putting up some paintings? Could I help you with that, sir? Oh, no, it'd be no problem. Let me just help you with that a little bit, sir.